Welcome to Millennials on the Move. This week's Millennials are
ManLookTV.
And before we get into our interview, I'm going to ask them individually to tell us a little bit about themselves. And we're going to start here.
Well, my name is Devin Williams, aka Shay Jackson. I currently attend Florida Atlantic University. I'm a communications major, and I'm also a hip-hop artist.
I'm Ashanti Stewart. I also attend Florida Atlantic University. I'm double majoring in computer science and computer engineering, and I video edit on my free time.
How you doing? My name is Beloved Terry. I'm currently a junior at Florida Atlantic University, exercise science, a promotional major, and
Okay, thanks guys. So now we're going to get into why we're here today. So what made you guys start ManLook? And you can individually ask or someone can go first, but what inspired you all to start ManLook?
I think this guy has the answer.
Well, about a couple of years ago, one of my goals was to create a group of entertainers that each specialized in something different, and I couldn't do it because I went to school online and I was alone, so I didn't really have any friends to do so. So when I came to college and I met Beloved and Shade, I knew that he made music, I knew that he made funny videos, and other people in ManLook did individual things on their own. So I was like, why don't we just come together and just create a common goal and just work together and use all of our gifts to create something greater.
Oh, that's good. So ManLook, where did that name come from? Explain that.
I think I'm good for this story. Well, we was all sitting in the dorm room,
Okay.
and we was going through a lot of names. What was the first name we had?
It was No Flex.
No Flex. So we was like, nah, that cannot be our name. So one day we just sitting on the couch, and one of our ManLook affiliates, our ManLook associates, Zay, he walked in the room and he said, how about we call ourselves ManLook? I was like, nah, man, that's trash. That's trash. But, after a while, it kind of got catchy, and we just stuck with it. And bam, ManLookTV.
ManLookTV. So, explain the TV part.
Well, ManLook is split into two different sides. There's just ManLookTV, and then there's ManLook the business side.
Okay.
The ManLookTV side is just our entertainment. So that's when we put up Instagram videos, YouTube videos, Twitter videos, and things like that.
Okay. Cool. So, what would you say was the most difficult thing to get it actually started? After the name, how did you come up with the look, the design, the styles? How was that?
We took it one day at a time, really, see how everybody blended, see what their days were kind of thing. But pretty much just a one day at a time thing, and it all just came together.
It went through a lot of images, a lot of logos and whatnot, but just consistency and commitment to the actual product of ManLookTV.
Okay. So, throughout this whole process, what would you say was the most stressful? What was the greatest challenge? Yeah. What was the most stressful?
Getting everybody on one accord.
Oh my God.
Because it's a lot of us. Honestly, it's 13 of us.
Wow.
Potentially 14. You never know. But getting that many heads to focus on one common goal is so difficult. And throughout time, we have struggled, had arguments. Some of us didn't like each other at points. But we finally got it all down together, and we all striving for one goal. Everybody head is in the right place.
Anybody else want to expand on that?
There's just so many ideas coming from different minds. Coming to one accord, it got frustrating sometimes, but at the end of the day, we had one goal, so we figured it out.
Yeah, everyone is funny in their own way. So for if we want to make a video idea, for example, I'll have my vision of how I want the video to go, and then there'll be 13 other people that have their idea of how they want the video to go. So we clash ideas sometimes.
And sometimes it took forever to come to one conclusion, but we got to it.
And we're all comedians too, so it takes us an hour to make a 30-second video.
Right. Right. Oh man. So as far as you said it's 13 of you, possibly 14. Do you see this expanding to be a company?
Ooh.
Definitely.
Do you see that scale coming?
Definitely. As of right now, we have a lot of people on campus that keep asking to join, but we're trying to establish ourselves first and make sure we have a strong founding, and then we're gonna start possibly adding people to the business side to help us out with our videography and photography.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe
I think one thing that gets confused with us is like people don't understand like the brotherhood within ManLook. You know, we even though we was 13, 14 random guys coming together, we all have a common goal, common brotherhood, and that's why we able to click so much. We have a chemistry that nobody else could touch in a sense.
Right.
So when it comes to the company, yeah, we're gonna have company. We're gonna have people working with us, but like the initial brotherhood, that it can never be touched. They can't be touched.
Yeah, like we have something called the 13 Kings, and that's like the original 13 people that founded us. That's why we have the 13 on our sleeves.
Oh wow.
So everyone else is just like close affiliates and like close friends that really support us.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. So, what would you say? So personally, I want you all to individually answer this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you personally struggle with? Like, what is a point where you feel like you need to grow more? Like, what aspect of life do you feel like you need to grow more? So, growth. What area do you think you struggle with?
Me personally, I would say commitment and consistency, because I want to commit to learning different trades of the entertainment business, but I don't put forth that much time to it because I'm so focused on my music, so focused on engineering, and you know, school is a whole nother issue in itself.
Right.
So mine is definitely consistency and commitment.
For me, I think I need to work on like management and scheduling, because there's 14 of us. I need to learn how to like manage us better so that we can all like progress together, and scheduling, because I know I could be using our time like more efficiently, and I just want to learn how to do that better.
I would say for me it would be like discipline and like prioritizing things. Sometimes I feel like I should like focus in on more on the entertainment things and trying to actually put things out there, and sometimes I put it to the side. So, and I need to like put myself down to like, you know, get it going kind of thing.
Okay, so with that being said, I like to be solution based. So now I want you to take a moment to think about what solution you have for your growth area.
Plot twist.
I'll give you a minute.
For me, my solution has always been like, I don't know, I keep mine simple, just do it.
Right.
A lot of times people just don't get up and do it. Like,
Right.
they'd rather just sit there and stay there. And though I struggle with my commitment consistency, it's been things that I have just did and always worked out for the best for me.
Right.
So if I can keep on pushing in that direction,
Right.
that is my solution. Just go out and do it.
Okay.
Like Nike, shake my feet.
Oh.
Okay. For me, it's, since I said managing and scheduling, I would work on like writing everything down, because when I write things down and I see it, it helps me to like envision it and put things that are important where it needs to be, like prioritize it in a way. So I just need to write things down and just be able to see it, so I know what I need to do and I can go about how I want to do it, if that makes sense.
Right.
For me, it's like more sacrifice. Like there are things that just doesn't need to be done. Like I just add extra stuff, so just cancel out some things, you know, and focus on what I really need to focus on.
Okay. All right. So, motivation obviously was an individual based question. What motivates you? And this can be, it can have a lot to do with ManLook. It can partially be about school, your balance, or life in general, your family. What motivates you to do what you're doing and to be who you are?
Okay, with me, it definitely goes back to family. You know, I come from a very rough neighborhood, and the place I'm from, like, things really don't have value. Not in a material way, but like in a spiritual way. Like, what has your family done? And like, I look back and my family hasn't really done a lot, so I'm trying to carry that and make sure like I set a platform for my family for generations to come. Like, dang, they came from this guy. Look how much he did. Why can't I do this? Because when you see your family and they don't have that much value, or they're not doing so much, it can affect you, and you become complacent with your life and complacent with that life. And I'm definitely not trying to be like that. So.
Well, for me, growing up, I traveled a lot, and with traveling, I was sad a lot of the time. So, like with ManLook, I want to be able to give kids that are going through rough times in their life like a gateway to like happiness, and I want to give them like a sense of entertainment. So like no matter where they are, if they're like sad, they can like, oh, let me watch a ManLook video, and it'll just like brighten the day in a way. So I just want to give them that opportunity to escape reality and to be happy for a chance. Like, yeah, that's what I say it is for me.
For me, it's it goes back to family, because I'm the first of 4 brothers, coming from a family that's, you know, like first generation here in America in a sense, where like, you know, they didn't have a lot, so they're trying to give us like all they can. And, you know, as a competitive person, a very competitive person, I just see it as, you know, I have people watching me kind of thing. So like, let me just do something. Let me start something for like the next generation kind of thing. So when I see my family trying their best to make me do something, and I just put it on my back, this little burden on my back that I have to do it for them, even if they can do it themselves. Like you know, I put this burden for myself.
Okay. Well, thank you for getting vulnerable. I know that's really difficult for us sometimes, but through uncomfortable situation, there's growth. So every chance you get, be vulnerable. I know that sounds kind of corny, but it's true. It's true. So that was Millennials on the Move. Our featured Friday was Man Look. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
Interviewing with me. So remember, my theme for this year is support. We cannot do it without each other. Please support. I know this is not the last time you guys are going to see them. So whenever they come out with something, please stay tuned. So thank you. That was Millennials on the Move.
If you'd like to keep up with us, you could visit us at ManLookTV.com. And our merchandise is under ManLookTV.com under the merch tab.
Or follow us on IG, Snapchat, Twitter at ManLookTV.
And remember, the key to success, follow ManLookTV everywhere. Support. We all we got, baby.